What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19 video here on the Xbox. No, this is not Xbox. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Welcome back to the farms of Madison County. I totally should edit, but I'm not going to. Welcome to high speed mode, guys. Well, we're gonna harvest sugar beets first thing, and then we'll get into some other stuff as well. The sugar beets are first up. That's what we're gonna be doing. And I realize how terrible this course is, by the way. Don't hate me for this in the comments. You'll see it in a little bit. You'll understand. I should have thought or used a different trailer maybe. Anyway, should have thought about this a little bit more. Anyway, welcome to the video, guys. I do appreciate you guys clicking in. Welcome. How's your day? I remembered I wanted GPS. This thing doesn't have GPS. Just saying, we got to go get GPS on it. By the way, this harvester is so ugly. It's terrible. It is just terrible. Oh my goodness. It's bad. It's really bad. I do kind of agree with you guys, by the way, from the comments from the last vid about modded combines, modded trailers, and yeah, doing the what's it called, the field down in the bottom right of the map. I will have to record the GPS courses, or not GPS, course by courses. I will have to do that differently than I do now, because now I just like click and it works, you know. I know there's another way. I'll have to do it. And as far as the animal extension 2 or whatever, first off, I never turned on the first one, but I don't mind the water. The water's fine. The water's fine the way we're doing it. And yes, I totally forgot sheep. I forgot sheep. Yep, I did. I totally did, and I'm sorry for it. I'll get to it when I can, I swear. I feel like there's a lot I'm trying to squeeze into like 3 videos a week out of the series. But I know there's a lot of like repetitive time as well. So, you know, I'm trying not to show too much of the obnoxiously repetitive stuff. That's where I'm trying to, you know, do that on stream. Oh, and steak fajita tacos. Sure. Yeah. The only taco that I don't like is fish. So, or maybe like a shrimp or lobster or something like that. But any kind of seafood taco, I'm good. No, thank you. But you give me like beef, chicken. Yeah, I'm in. I'm down. I'm down with that. I'm just saying. I'm down. So, you know, there's that. Such a weird conversation about tacos, by the way. We had a conversation on stream the other day, right? Pretty sure it was on stream. It was very strange, but you know, it is what it is. Speaking of streams, if you're watching this when it comes out on YouTube, jump over to twitch.tv/PumaPlow. Links in the description. I will be streaming this afternoon. This video comes out at noon, which it's what, 1:13 right now in the morning, so I'm, you know, working on it. This video comes out at noon or around there. And I'll be streaming about 1 o'clock, as long as my headache goes away. Because it, like I said, it's about it's 1:14 in the morning right now, and I've done nothing today. I did film this today, but I've done nothing else productive today with my life. I didn't even stream today. I've had a terrible headache. You guys saw my Instagram. You saw me like filming a clock in my living room. I was gonna do like selfie mode, and I turned the camera on and I was like, ooh, I looked rough. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to put that out there. I don't need to scare anybody, like small children or anything, you know, like I don't need to do that. so I didn't want to like scare anybody with my appearance. I didn't have a hat on. My hair was cray. I'm good. You know, I think I just had like, I don't know. I don't want to say like we overdid it Sunday, because we really didn't do much, but like, I think it's my lack of sleep lately. It's caught up with me on Monday here. I have been getting just not enough sleep, and when I do sleep, it's not been good sleep, and it's been a whole thing. It's been a whole thing ever since I found that YouTube channel with all the police like dash cam video and body cam footage. Well, I went to bed like 3 nights in a row at 5 o'clock in the morning. Not good. It's not good for humans. I mean, it's fine if you can sleep in, but I was still getting up at like my normal time, and it's just not enough sleep. Not enough. I'm a like 8-hour sleep guy. Okay. I need my sleep. I need my sleep, and I just haven't been getting it. So as soon as I get this video hitting to upload, I will be going to sleep. I'm not complaining. I'm just sharing with you guys that I need to quit watching YouTube and go to bed. That's my problem. That is my problem. I know. Anyway, so I decided that one tipper wasn't enough to keep up with me, and here's where I made the fatal mistake. My course was made with... I made my course assuming that I was only going to be using one tipper. So the course does not allow necessarily for 2 tippers. Hell, and this was a bit of a cluster here too, but you know, that's another story. And yeah, so we did have some tipper issues, of course, but that's okay. It happens. It's fine. No big deal. Once I kind of got in a rhythm of managing them a little bit more, and you'll see that here a little bit later, like not filling one up until the other one kind of came back, you know? So still using both of them, just in a little bit smarter fashion, if that makes sense. Like right here, okay, they can both go, and you know, they'll be okay in theory. In theory. This might be where they get stuck first. I don't know. They definitely get stuck. If anybody's curious, this was about an hour and a half worth of footage total. I forgot how fast this harvester goes, you know, 13 miles an hour. That's really fast, and you fill up really rapidly on sugar beets. I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, see, now we're having, well, problem with a dipper because he stopped because the other one's emptying. That was the problem there. So as long as they ran in tandem, they were okay. So I hope my turning is better than the hired worker from the potato video, by the way. I hope this is better. This is why I'm running it manually. If I do potatoes or sugar beets, I mean, I needed more end rows, I won't lie. If I do potatoes or sugar beets again, either one of them, which I probably won't do. Well, I do have one more field up north, but if I do them again, I will be driving manually because manual cough GPS Lee. Just because I can, you know, not make a 95 point turn like a hired worker. I know I'm doing a couple point turns here, but it's so much better than the course play worker. So there's that. I'm just saying, it's so much better. And then, you know, I can just sit and wait, let him go, fill him up, be on his way, and, you know, come back and get my skipper here. So yeah, I was kind of doing this field like every direction because it's just one of those fields where there's not a clear, like, hey, do it this direction, this is the best way kind of thing. Probably should have gone down along like that ditch there. That would have been my longest rows, like the most of them, but I didn't do that. I definitely did not do that, and I should have probably from the start. That's okay. And actually, you see right here, I'm messing up because one guy went like forever ago, and then I just turned the other guy loose, and I'm like, no, that's not going to be a good idea. Not going to be a good idea, John. Not going to be a good idea. You know what happens, right? It happens. I do have that other field, like I was saying, of sugar beets up north. I may do that in high speed for you guys if you want me to. You guys can let me know. I believe it's field either 98 or 99 up north a little bit. You guys can let me know if you want to see that in high speed or just do it off screen, maybe on stream, something like that. You guys can let me know if you want to see another sugar beet harvest or not. This time I'll either use bigger tippers or definitely set up a better course for my tippers where they're not interfering with each other. You see, that's the whole problem. The course overlaps, and so of course they're going to run into each other because I just was not anticipating using more than one. You see, that's my problem. See, this is the line right here. This is the line that I should have been running the whole time, because this is going to be your longest line and the most of them as well. So I don't know why I didn't do this to start with, but the end rows are killing me here because of the trees. I'm just saying, trees are going to be cut, lots of them. Not all of them in this video. Spoiler, we cut some trees down in this video, guys. We do cut some trees down, so there is that. But we'll get to that. We will get to that. I feel like I got a lot of work done for an hour and a half. I'm not gonna lie. Between sugar beets in here, which this is technically the field. The field jumps the ditch, but you know, I consider this to be the field, the other one to be kind of a bonus land or whatever. I don't know, but it doesn't have a number per se, so there's that. But yeah, between getting the sugar beets all harvested, of course, with this sugar beet harvester, and really these fields aren't that big, you know, the modded harvester helps. Like I said, the fields really are not that big, so that helps out quite a bit as well. And we're waiting to have issues there, and then we ended up not having issues, so hooray. There's like a couple spots in the course where it doesn't overlap, and that's where they caught each other that time, so I'm like, yay, that's good. Except for now I had to wait and wait. Did I mention wait for them to come to me? So I'll probably use my bigger tippers if I do the one up north. I really just wish auger wagons worked. I know it wouldn't really kind of matter for this per se on course play, but it would be nice. So I see the other guy coming to us here. I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and fill this one up because why not? So that's why I kind of brought my unloading pipe, or not pipe, conveyor belt in, brought that in, just waited, you know. So yeah, can you guys tell that I have a monster headache right now? I feel like I'm not making as much sense. Well, I don't ever make sense, so never mind. But you know what I mean. It's just a it's just a headache. I need to go to bed. But anyway, I will after this video. My dedication to you guys. I plan on getting up in the morning and making the Xbox video for later Tuesday evening as well. I kind of like doing that last week, where I posted the Xbox video like in the evening. So I'm not saying every time. You know what? I might just say that. Like, just the Xbox series will be posted in the evenings. So yeah, it's just when days when I stream, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays during the day, it just makes sense. You're gonna post it later in the day. Plus the other thing I was actually, and I need to announce it on the stream that I'm gonna do quote later today on Tuesday here. I will be doing the daytime streams until I can't anymore. Christmas light season, it will be upon us shortly, guys. I know that's like a scary thing to even think about at this point, but like we're approaching October here at a rapid rate. And actually October 1st, which is 2 weeks from today, I probably won't be streaming that day. In fact, I almost guarantee I will not be streaming that day. Somebody in my family, and I don't know if I'm really allowed to talk about it, that's why I'm going to say somebody in my family is having a serious medical procedure, and I believe I will be sitting in a waiting room at a hospital. It is, I mean, it's a surgery. It's a major medical surgery. It's not my dad. It's nobody like that. It's definitely not my dad, but it is somebody, you know, in the family that I'm close to, and stuff like that. It's not a sibling, and it's not my dad. So I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. That's why I'm not talking about it, but I need to let you guys know that I might ghost for a day or two there. So like I said, that's around October 1st, and yeah, so I'll be definitely talking about that on stream tomorrow a little bit. And then streams coming up over the next, you know, little bit here. And I know you guys are cool with it. I take as much time as I need for family first, obviously, especially with everything I've been through in the past year and a half. Family is very important to me, and this person in particular is important to me. I like this person quite a bit. So I can't say that about everybody in my family, that I like them. And that's a terrible thing for me to say, but I feel like a lot, like every family has, you know, you have that in your families, right? I mean, I never thought that was a thing growing up, like, oh, we like everybody, our family's quote perfect, our family's terrible. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, there's people you like, and then there's people you don't like, and you know, I shouldn't be that way. I shouldn't promote that, but it's totally a true statement. I mean, there's people in my family I don't like, but you know, they are family, and if they were going through something, and you know, you rally together as a family and go to the hospital, and you sit in the waiting room and wait, and you know, say, hey, I'm glad you made it after a surgery or something, you know. So that's what we're gonna be doing. But like I said, I'm close to this person, so anyway, that's enough of that. But yeah, get to see a waiting room at a hospital that I've never been to before, so that'll be fun. We've been in this, it's kind of a weird thing. It's like, you know, we've been to so many hospitals with mom, and well, dad even over the years has had some surgeries and stuff. And you know, my great niece, or my niece, had my great nephew down at a big hospital in St. Louis, and you know, he was the one at Children's Hospital for 2 months, and you know, I was there like almost every day, and just on and on and on. You know, we've actually have quite an extensive like history at hospitals. You know, my grandma was in hospitals quite a bit in the last several years of her life, you know, and actually for the last like 20 years of her life, because she had 2 fake knees, a fake hip, a fake heart valve. She had to have surgery on her elbow one time when she fell. She broke the tip right off her elbow when she fell. Anyway, that was a whole surgery and whatnot. And you know, a lot of time spent in hospitals. So you start comparing hospitals, cafeterias, you see. It's all about the food. The hospital that mom was at for 5 weeks, the one in town here, terrible cafeteria. But after 5 weeks, you get to know the day they put out the really, really good lemon cake with lemon curd on top. I'm just saying, it's the best day ever. And you go there like 3 times that day just to get lemon cake. Okay, I only went there twice. No, I think I went twice. Because I went for lunch and I came back up to mom's room, and I told her about the lemon cake and how good it was. And mom always liked lemon, you know, and it had the lemon curd on top, which is like the best thing ever. I'm just saying. And she's like, oh, that sounds good. And I'm like, well, you're diabetic, you're not supposed to have that, but I'll let you have a bite. So her blood sugar was a little high that afternoon, and they looked at me, and I was like, lemon cake, yo. I fessed up to it. But yeah, I definitely shared a lemon cake. Gave her like a piece, I won't lie. And then, or gave her a bite, I should say. And then I think I had it the next day for lunch too. The lemon cake was so good. All right, so that field is done, guys. We're actually going to drive up north to the other field here, and just crack it open a little bit. Basically, I wanted somewhere to park that wasn't on the road. Not like it matters, but yeah. So this is the field here, guys, that I need you to tell me if you want to see it on a video, or if I should just go ahead and take care of it either on stream or whatever, you know, my own time, whatever. I have been playing this map a little bit off screen and off stream and everything, just kind of in my own time, just chilling. So let me know what you guys want to do with that field. We'll get to it eventually, and we're probably gonna plow some fields together up north here. They're in the center of the map. I'm just saying, you guys know I like my Mondo fields, and I said I wouldn't do any more Mondo fieldage. At least I think I did. But it's gonna be really easy to make some Mondo fields up there. There's like no trees to cut down. I might have to smooth some ditches and then plow them together. So it's going to be really easy. So it's one of those things where I might as well. All right, so we're going to do a little painting here first, because it's so much easier to see if you got the stumps if you paint first. I'm just saying, so much easier. Of course, I am using my 100 million liter modded brush chipper that I turned up to 100 million liters. I know it's cheap, it's whatever, but you know what? It works. It works quite well. By the way, talking about time, so October 1st, like I said, I got that thing coming up that at least is going to take that day away, and maybe some more time after that. The person's going to be in the hospital for like a week. Okay, so there's that. And then, and I'm not saying I'm going to like live at the hospital, but you know, it's a good thing to go see people in the hospital, and you know, hey, how you doing, and you need anything, kind of, and you know, whatever. Keep them company, you know, pass the time, because they're bored laying there in the hospital. Let's be real. So there's that. And then let's see, pumpkin day's coming up. So my pumpkin day prep is going to be real. Dad's been talking about taking off Wednesdays, which obviously won't affect my streams because we should be home Wednesday nights for streams. Won't affect the day streams because I don't stream on Wednesdays right now. But we'll see. The day streams should continue through pumpkin day prep. And then Halloween. Halloween's on a Thursday this year. Cool. It's a daytime stream for me, so that's pretty neat. I'll be able to enjoy Halloween. I don't often get to. Our past several years have been streaming during Halloween, so that'll be cool not to. It seems like I've been streaming, which is fine. You know, I don't mind. But I'll get to enjoy Halloween. Not that I really enjoy Halloween besides the candy. I mean, I'm just saying the candy is the best part of Halloween, right? I mean, what other good part is there? Trick-or-treating was always lame as a kid. I'm like, I'm fat. Just give me candy and let me sit at home. Like, that's what I always wanted. I mean, why am I fat? I don't know. The best one. We had some good friends down the street from us. I think I've told the story before, but yellow. We had some really good friends of ours that lived down the street, and they were kind of friends with mom, and my sister was kind of like their nanny for a while, you know, like watching their kids. And we actually went on a, like, their family trip to Florida to watch her kids, like, or to help watch the kids at Disney, you know, like my sister, they paid my sister to go with them kind of thing. And so they had their son, and he was like maybe 3 or 4, and they were going to take him trick-or-treating, obviously. And I think the dad had to work. So a bunch of us, like neighborhood kids, we all decided like, hey, let's go trick-or-treating with like the mom and like the 3-year-old. And I don't know why, but we were kind of friends and, you know, neighborhood friends and whatnot. And so we did, and it was hilarious because every single time the kid would get a piece of candy, he would just open it and eat it. Literally, when he got home that night, he didn't have any candy because he ate it all. And he, you know, he was, I forget what he was dressed up as, whatever. He was down in candy like crazy. And the mom was just like, yeah, whatever. It's Halloween. It's your one day to do it, kid. The kid ate literally every piece of candy he got. And then apparently for days afterwards, because she pulled him around in a wagon, or had a wagon. If he wanted to walk, he could walk, but otherwise put him in the wagon and pull him around, you know. For days afterwards, he would run out in their garage and look in the wagon and look for more candy. And of course there was none because he ate it all on Halloween. That kid ate some candy. Let me tell you, it was ridiculous. But anyway, so Halloween's coming up on the 31st, obviously, of October. And then, honestly, like November 1st, that starts Christmas lights for me, guys. I know that sounds early, but I like to have them ready. So the 21st will be, the 21st is Thanksgiving, obviously. It's, you know, the third Thursday. Wait, what is it? Isn't it the 4th Thursday? It'd be the 28th. Oh, I may not start Christmas lights that early then, because that gives me dang near a month. Yeah, it's the 4th Thursday, right? Let me look at my phone because I know it has it marked. I always like have this argument with people every year: is it the 3rd or the 4th Thursday of the month? It's the 4th Thursday, right? Yeah, but my phone automatically has it automatically has Thanksgiving marked as the 28th. Okay, wow, Thanksgiving's really late then this year. It's like, it's pretty late. And then it has Black Friday here, which is of course the day where everybody loses their minds getting deals. You know what I'm saying? I may not start Christmas lights as early as I was anticipating. I may wait and start them the Monday after, which would be the 4th. I think I'll wait and do that. I think I'll start them on Monday the 4th. Really, the 5th is when I'll really start, because let's be honest, it's a Monday. I'll usually be tired and grumpy and whatnot. So start them on Tuesday the 5th. So probably starting Tuesday the 5th, there will be no more day streams, at least for probably a month or so, until I get all the lights done. But anyway, that's November. We got time. We got time, guys. I do start my Christmas lights early before Thanksgiving. I realize that, but I do not turn them on until the day after Thanksgiving, also known here in America as Black Friday. That's the day I turn them on. I will turn them on in testing before then, you know. I usually don't have all my wiring done until like the day or two before Thanksgiving, to be honest, because what I do is I test everything before I put it up. I put it up, I put everything up, then I get everything done, and then I spend 2 or 3 days wiring, I call it, extension cords, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of extension cords. That process can take me 2 or 3 days if I'm doing it by myself. Depends how many like distractions I have. I was telling Dad actually the other day that, you know, last year taking care of Mom quite a bit, obviously, and I primarily did Christmas lights on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the 4 to 4.5, 5 hours or whatever that she was gone at dialysis. Those were pretty much the times when I did Christmas lights. Yeah, the days she was home, I would, you know, try to sneak out and get done as much as I could, but most of the time it wasn't very much. You know, I'd get like a tree wrapped and then she would need something and I'd get distracted for an hour, and it was fine. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about taking care of Mom. Obviously, I'll never do that, but anyway, so I was telling him, I said, you know, I could like start a lot later because I'm gonna like be able just to go and just get them done this year, barring my back doesn't have any more issues or whatever, because that would be terrible trying to do all the Christmas lights with my back. If it acts up, that'll be horrible. Just saying, who wants to come put up Christmas lights with me? I'll sit in a chair and supervise. I'm kidding, of course. That would be cool though, to, you know, get some help. I've had help in the past. My brother-in-law tried to help me a few years ago, and I didn't care for it. I love my brother-in-law. He's the nicest guy in the world, but I want my lights put up my way. You know, I've been doing it for a long time, a very particular way on certain things, and that's the way that I'm gonna do it. So, you know, it's not that he was doing anything wrong or anything bad. It's just wasn't the way that I'm used to doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like my project. So, you know, when we were younger, I wasn't as particular about it. Like Casey and his brother would come over and help me. My buddies next door, they were usually good for, you know, help here and there as they could, as they had free time. But you know, I kind of just prefer people to leave me alone. Let me focus and figure out exactly what I want and how I want things to look and where I want, you know, everything. And it's all in my head, and nobody else can see in my head but me. So like the vision for the Christmas lights, you know, it's all in my head. So it's kind of scary. It's a scary place, honestly, but yeah, it's just freaky that it seems like the other day was 4th of July and now we're talking Christmas lights already. It's just, it's insane. But you know, when you do as many lights as I do, which is about 15,000 last year, I'm hoping to push it to like 17 or 18,000 this year. I don't think I'll quite hit 20. I don't really have too many quote new projects for this year that I want. I'm actually, if you guys have any ideas of cool Christmas light things, let me know. Leave them in a comment below. But yeah, don't really have any new ideas to add too many things to the display this year. I'm working on maybe putting a TV in my front window and running like different Christmassy things on there, maybe like Santa, or I don't know. I was looking at like an LED signboard, but I'm kind of starting to lean towards the TV might be a better option. I didn't want to do a TV because we actually have a TV that's basically the right size, that's extra, sitting out in my garage kind of thing, you know. So we're looking at maybe doing that. That'll be like the one big addition for this year. Of course, there's always little tweaks and little changes here and there, but you know, I gotta go look and see. And you know, it depends on what inflatables that I have turn on again this year. You know, the big Santa one that I have, he may not turn on again, but anyway, we'll talk more about him later in another video. That's the end of this one. I do appreciate you guys watching high speed mode. Remember to come check out the stream right now, twitch.tv/Puma Plow, or at least a little bit later this afternoon on Tuesday here. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. And as always, doodles.